game. You know, I can't slack off because I had a good game, as people would say. I think I had an average game. You know, my team did win, so that's why I said I had an average game. And you know, I just got to come out and just help my team win on Saturday. You know, I think it's going to be a big game for us to be back in the tar pit. You know, and I'm excited. You know, just to get back home and get that family atmosphere back in the air and get this W. Because I know I'm tired of losing. I hope these guys are too.
So TJ Thorpe has touched the ball 4 times since he's come back,
Yep.
2 touchdowns. What does it mean, a guy who's been through so much adversity?
I mean, it feels good, you know. He's my roommate, and you can see when he broke his foot, he was down and out. And then really come out of the room, you know, play with his dog. You know, you try to have a conversation with him. He didn't really want to talk, but he'll play with his dog, and it's good. You know, he's finally moving up. You know, he's back in the rotation, and he's scoring touchdowns. You know, that's why I told him this summer, I'm gonna get you some touchdowns. You know, just I put the ball in your hands, just dominate and do what you do best with it. And I know he's excited, you know, just to be back having fun because it's just been him and his little puppy for a long time.
What's his dog's name?
His dog's name is Diesel. Yeah, Diesel.
What is it?
It's a English. Actually it's a pit bull mixed with a lab. So he's a pretty good dog.
Okay.
It's a dog mix.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What have you seen out of Virginia Tech that you're going to hone in on from Saturday?
Hey man, I've been playing. That's why I'm in my first start last year. You know, those guys like to play a lot of man because they have great corners. I have great corners, and I'm gonna just have to take advantage of the one-on-one coverage, you know, one-on-one man-to-man. And we just gotta go out and play count on the football, move the chains, complete the ball on 30 down, and just play out there and do what we do best.
In the last couple of weeks, when teams have gone bump and run and pressed up on man coverage, Matt Collins has been one of the recipients downfield. Should we look for him this week?
Hey man, you always should look for Matt Collins because if you don't, your eyes are going to be just flashing. I didn't know that. I kept looking back at the replay of his touchdown. It's unbelievable the way he just leaped over the guy. And, man, he's an awesome football player. A lot of people slept on Matt, but I'm pretty sure people are starting to get who his name is in the ACC. And to have a guy like that on your end, that believe in confidence. And you can throw the ball probably like 5 feet out of bounds. It probably still catching inbounds. You know, that's how good Matt Collins is, and I'm glad to have him.
You've got some veteran offensive linemen coming back this week. How happy are you to see some more familiar faces up front?
I'm excited, to have big landing back, man. It's an awesome feeling because we've been together, with back in 2011 we came in as one class, and we've just been fighting and hungry for success. And to have him back in practice today, just to help add an extra leader to the offense, it was unbelievable. To hear his vocal and just to hear his voice and stuff like that, everybody started to pick it up more and more than what we've been doing. So it's been awesome, and hopefully we can get John Heck back, man. Those guys have done an unbelievable job. Even the rookies down at Clemson, it was an awesome game. I was sacked 3 times, but hey, you're going to get sacked maybe 3 times against Vic Beasley. He's an awesome guy. He's probably be up for the top defensive ACC player award. And they did a heck of a job, and I give them all the credit. The reason why I had a great game is because of those front line up in front.
Going back to Landon, he said that he brought his pads Friday night to Clemson. Yeah, expecting to play.
I was shocked because I seen his pads. I'm like, is Landon really playing today? Yeah. And he was just like, nah, I just brought him just in case I want to try something out. But he's been practicing and he's been busting his tail to get back. And like I said, he thanked God because God got him back in the rotation just to get back in the flow and get ready to go and try to get us this win against his home state team.
Right. Did he talk to you at all about what that feels like going through 2 games, having to stand on the sideline?
Oh yeah, it's like when we sit on the bus, there's like an offense bus, defense bus. And there's the back of the bus, and it's me, Landon, and TJ. So Landon's like to the far, TJ's to the far left corner, and Landon's in front of me. So Landon's just jabbing. On the way back, it's like, man, I could have been in that game. It sucks not being able to go out there and compete with you and have fun with you. And that's one thing, man. That guy, he brings joy all the time. Regardless if he's not playing, he's always gonna be excited. And that's one thing I love about Landon. He's gonna bring the excitement to the game, even if he's playing or not. And I know he's excited to be back because the way he practiced today was unbelievable.
Elijah seemed to have his best game last week. Yep. What have you seen from him? How has he gotten better since he got here in January?
I remember, to be honest, seeing him down in Charlotte, against Mallard Creek. He didn't really do too much, but Elijah's been working hard, man. He's been an unbelievable back for us, and he's picking up the blitzes off the edges, and to have a big back like that, he told me in the huddle this past Saturday, one guy won't bring me down. And I also heard Vic Beasley say, I can't take this guy down one arm, and one person can't. And he's been tremendous for us. And I'm glad he's here with us. You know, for him being from the state of from the town of Charlotte to be with us, and it's awesome. Man.
Does he kind of bring a physical aspect to this offense?
Yeah, I mean, he's that hard-nosed dog. I mean, that dog is going to run over things, and whatever's in his way, he's going to try his best just to run it over.
He falls forward.
Yeah.
A lot of running backs get stood up, some runs fall backwards.
Yeah.
He has one run this year for a loss of yardage.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably because a lot of guys gained on him. But, you know, he doesn't get too many loss of yards when he's carrying the football. And he's a big bat that doesn't take no little things from anybody.
Those touchdown passes to TJ and to Ryan, they were the same play, a little bit of a disguise there. I just talked to Coach Luttrell, and he said the reason they clicked because everything was working. The line blocked.
Yep.
How much has the patchwork factor with the offensive line affected your ability to run some of that stuff because of the pace they've had to come along?
That's true because, I mean, you know, I don't think that play has worked since Coach Luttrell got here, other than when Eric Hosmith hit it against State. That play has not worked, and the offensive line executed. Receivers got downhill, and everything just fell in place. I mean, we ran it twice, and we scored twice, and I was like, wow, this has never worked. And I was shocked. I mean, I'm shocked. This is the first time it worked when it hit with TJ. I'm like, wow, this really has finally worked for us. Because, I mean, we practice, and sometimes it's looking ugly in practice. Sometimes, I mean, in the games, either somebody's going to miss a block or be off a block, but the offensive line, they did what they needed to do, hands down. They was the best, and they got us that touchdown. And like I say, that credit goes to the offensive line because if an offensive line missed that one little block or he would slip off his block, it wouldn't work.
After the midpoint of the second quarter, Quinshot started to look like Quinshot.
Yep.
You got those two plays we just talked about, Matt Collins doing what he does and Elijah running the ball. You guys look about as complete as you've looked offensively. How do you build on that, especially disregarding what happens on the other side of the ball?
You know, I mean, we just got to keep playing our style of football. We got to be more better on the offense side of the ball. You know, we can't start slow. We have to start fast and finish fast, and that's one thing we've been practicing today is just finishing fast. And the tempo today was unbelievable. And, you know, to get Quinshot back in his groove and to get some catches on him, and to also get Mac Hollins, TJ Thorpe, and I think a lot of those guys caught balls, even Jonathan Howard, and those guys was unbelievable. You know, they made those big time plays when there was aggressive corners. They made them. They went up and snagged the ball, and that's what we need. You know, we need those big time receivers to step up and, you know, just keep balling out the way they have been doing, and it's been a great job for us.
With all that, is that why we saw a little bit more vertical passing?
Yeah, I mean, we saw a little bit more vertical passing because, I mean, they're 6'4", and they feel like nobody can stop them. So I want to give them a chance, and Mitch want to give them the chance to go up and get the ball and let them know they own that football.
Virginia Tech's a team that likes to jam and play a lot of man-to-man. So pre-snap, when you look out there, you see your 6'4" receivers and they're going up those. How much do you look forward to those matchups to take advantage of?
I love it. You know, I know a lot of those guys at Virginia Tech. You know, when I was suspended and stuff, I worked out with them, and, you know, just to get a little sneak preview of how they play. And, you know, I'm gonna be excited. You know, to see my guys one-on-one with some of the best corners in the ACC is gonna be it's gonna be an exciting show because, I mean, I know my guys are not gonna back down. And Virginia Tech, Bud Foster, corners are not going to back down at all. And, hey, you compete against the best. That's why you compete against the best, and I'm excited to see what's going to go down this Saturday.
Coach Brewer says kind of like it goes back to 7-on-7 now. Just
it does. I mean, it's just quarterback deliver the ball, put it where it needs to be, and the receiver make a competitive catch. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to make competitive catches, and they've been making competitive catches since down in Clemson and San Diego State and Liberty. You know, they've been making competitive catches, and, you know, we're just going to start fast and do what we need to do.
What is the key in starting fast? You guys have gotten off to a couple of slow starts.
Key in starting fast, you get that one first down. You notice when we got that one first down in Clemson, things started just rolling and moving. And you see those big guys on their knees. And once you get that key first down, I think we can't be stopped. And that's been our motto today, just getting that first down and pushing the tempo because we Indy, and we're fast. And, man, I loved it, man. I mean, we kept talking about let's just Indy, but Coach said you got to get a first down first. So we got a first down, so we just started Indy, and those big guys was tired. Devin Sweeney was calling timeouts, and man, it was fun to see that, man.
Landon was back in pads today for the first time in a while, but did you notice the difference in the offense, or were you more confident back there?
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference because, I mean, that's Landon Turner. He's another vocal guy, and he's a guy that has brought so much to the offense. You know, he's been in this offense maybe 3 or 4 years, and he's been doing an unbelievable job. And to hear another voice at practice, you know, to be excited, you know, get the offense going. You know, I always just got to depend on like me or Quinn Shad or Ryan Smith. You know, we can also hear Landon. And those guys was excited on the offensive line to have their leader back, and I'm excited too, you know, to have my big guy back. And, you know, I was supposed to take him out to dinner yesterday, but I'm gonna take him out tomorrow, and I'm gonna be excited, and we're gonna have a great game on Saturday.
Where are you gonna go?
You know, I'm gonna probably take the guys to the top of the hill. You know, just have some fun. And just
good spot, right?
Good spot, and just let the guys eat it up, and you know, got to take care of my guys.
The offensive line,
yeah, it's offensive line.
Pricey.
Yeah, got to do what we got to do. They protect me.
Which one of them eats the most?
I would probably say Landon. Which one of y'all eat the most? You or on the offensive line?
I'm gonna stop you right now.
I mean, it's just a question. I'm saying Landon Turner.
Yeah, that's easily.
Landon Turner. He's
you know, back in the 90s, early 90s, the offensive line used to go to a Chinese place over in Durham.
Oh, yeah.
They had a buffet.
Oh, they still have that? They still by Bojangles?
It's a different one.
Oh.
They ate so much that they discontinued the buffet toward the end of the season.
Wow.
They didn't want those guys showing up anymore.
Wow. But yeah, we're going to go there and we're going to have some fun, man.
Why did you go out last night?
Oh, man, I had 2 exams today and got caught up studying. So there was more exams and eat on, baby.
Landon,